Reuniting with one of her stars, Mark Harmon. Please welcome back to the talk, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Welcome.
Well, I know I felt welcome.
Welcome.
What's up? I tell you what's up. I want to know what you think about the story of kids getting paid to go to school.
I'm with you, the mommies. You know, I was with you.
Oh, great.
I was officially mortified that it's come to that. You know, I guess the biggest question would be go back to the administration and say, what are you going to do about this? Meaning, what is the American government going to do about this state of education? The fact that these kids are being paid to go to school, you know, it's an economically depressed area, obviously. It's working. So I'm with you. If it gets them in the classroom, if it gets their butts in the chair, and they're learning, and they get paid, and they make a little money, okay, but there's a much bigger question. Much bigger.
Scott is here. Now,
So I'm really concerned about it.
You've always been very outspoken and open and honest about your life, so we want to know. True or false? No, I'm kidding.
Coming out the door.
We want to know if you would participate in something that we do time to time with the big stars that come on, called My Life Story in 30 Seconds.
Go.
You ready? You ready for this?
Excellent.
And it could be anything that you've said before, that you've never said before. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, please.
Where's the clock?
It's on the screen. You see, right next to your face.
can't
Yeah,
see it.
it's on the screen.
Okay. Oh, now okay.
Don't start it yet, and go.
To you?
Yeah, to all of us.
I wake up in the morning and I seize the day. I have more energy than any human being I've ever met. I believe that everything is possible. I don't believe in procrastinating. I believe in being completely organized so that you can pay attention to what's really important in your life. I'm one of those people.
10 left. 10 seconds.
I drive like a maniac. I'm loyal, I'm funny, I have an amazingly big heart, and
Very good.
give me in for 15, honey. I'll try a 15 if you want.
In a recent article, you wrote about something that I thought was pretty funny, which is top 3, bottom 3. So explain what that is.
I know. Okay, I have this philosophy, particularly as we get a little older. We have our assets, and we have the things that we shouldn't really be showing so much. And it's in everything. It's in our personalities. It's in the way that we are as women. It's in how we look. And I remind my girlfriends, I say, top 3, bottom 3. What are your top 3 assets? You know, what are the 3 things that you want? You're going on a first date. What are the 3 things you really want to show off? And what are the 3 things you're hoping they don't notice? Like me, my ankles. Let me just say this. This is not pretty.
All right.
Top 3, bottom 3.
Okay.
And so I try to encourage my girlfriends, and you know what? It's working for them. We talk about them, and we say, okay, what are the things you want to highlight about yourself, and do that. And so it's sort of a Jamie Lee Curtis method.
So what are your top 3?
My top 3 are my energy. I've just an unending energy. I have a nice long neck and shoulder, and I have a nice figure. I don't have a nice body, per se. I have a nice figure.
Oh, in clothes, you mean?
Yes, that the shape of my figure is a nice figure. I would not say I had a nice body because I'm 53 years old, and you know I'm.
No, you got a nice body, girl. Girl, don't say
you
that.
have a nice body.
That's a nice body.
So
that's a 23.
you know what?
It might be a 53.
I have a nice figure, so I'll accept that, and I have a nice long neck, and I have a lot of just.
Energy.
Love
of life.
I'm a little feisty. Yeah. But I mean, we all have them. Everyone. Come on, ladies. I'm not alone here on my show.
I will say, I like my collarbone. I don't like my wrinkly old lady weird feet. They're very wrinkly. They've been wrinkly since I was 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, I've had this for quite a long time too. But it's okay. But that's good.
Okay.
That you know that. See, it's just
Am I the only one? Come on.
I was gonna say I like, you know, I used to hate how tall I was when I was a kid because I was always like twice as tall as the other kids. Now I really love it, but I have literally an ass that is caving in on itself. It is so flat as to be concave. You could see your face in it. It's that flat. So you
want one of those round.
I would like a double onion, and I don't. I have a double pancake, so I'm working through it. Yes.
Okay.
Sharon.
You need those knickers that you buy that are padded.
What about you?
Okay.
Red.
I like my boobs because they're new. I like my teeth because they're new. And I like my neck because it's new.
Madam.
Let's see, in my bottom three, if we're just doing physical, would be like these lines right here, I think make me...
Oh, yes, those huge lines. They make you look 29 instead of 28.
And then I've been told that I have a cute butt.
And beautiful hands.
Yes.
I mean, exquisite
Really?
hands.
Baby
Little
hands.
baby.
Beautiful hands.
Yeah.
Little baby
nice.
hand.
And you?
Isn't it time to go to commercial? What?
Out with the thing that you like and thing you don't like.
That's okay. My top three. I like my breasts, and I like my butt, and I like
Yes.
Vagina?
yeah. Thank you, Sharon. I didn't know how to say it.
We'll be right back with more from Jamie Lee Curtis. So stay with us. The talk never stops on Twitter and Facebook. Follow us, like us, and be part of the conversation.
There's probably some underlying feeling.
Monday, feeling lazy. Tuesday, feeling new. Wednesday, feeling easy. Life feels sweet when I can touch you. Thursday, I'm feeling merry. Can't help smiling.
We touch a lot of things throughout the day, so it's nice that Clorox disinfecting products help kill the germs that can live on surfaces for up to 48 hours.
Radio Shack helps you do smartphones right with AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon. Get that same great plans with all the best phones activated right in our store. And you can buy with confidence with the Radio Shack Mobile Low Price Guarantee.
Breakfast sandwiches with eggs freshly prepared every morning at BK with sizzling sausage, hardwood smoked bacon, or smoky sweet ham. And now choose any two for only $3. Mornings are twice as good, only at Burger King.
Of inadequacy between the two of you, right?
No. What do you mean inadequacy?
Did your father ever tell you he loved you?
You're not from accounting, are you? Why did you pretend to be?
I didn't. You did. You just saw what you wanted to see.
That was a clip from NCIS, and we're back with Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, Jamie, you play Dr. Samantha Ryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, and this airs tomorrow night?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's her backstory? What's her story?
Okay. I may have to hurt you all. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
It's psychological warfare. It's PSYOPs. She is the head of the PSYOPs division of the Department of Defense.
That kind of doctor.
Yes.
Like Angela Lansbury and Manchurian Candidate type of psychological stuff?
Yes.
I knew it. Oh, I'm sorry. I knew it.
And I meet Gibbs, Mark Harmon's character, and we have an interesting...
Y'all love each other and you play the psychological love thing on him.
And
kind of. It takes a while, I think, to get. No, it's an interesting. It's a different group of the military really coming in. It's a whole psychological element, and sort of I'm going on his turf in this first episode, and she's very much out of her element, and she's as wounded as he is, and as tough as he is.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's fantastic, and what I really love. I mean, I've done a lot of romantic comedies, and I love the fact that these shows respect character. They respect the history of the character. They respect the integrity of these people and their backstories. In a comedy, your backstory is almost irrelevant.
Yeah.
In a drama, your backstory is who you are. And Gibbs has this very heavy, very sad backstory, and Ryan has one as well. And so when these two people meet, there's something really powerful as they get to know each other. Even though the show is very funny and has this wonderful light quality, there's a real seriousness to it. And I really respect Mark and Gary, who writes the show. There's something really, well, look, people love it. Yeah. And it's because they do. It's because Mark has integrity and the show has integrity. And you know what? When you're wanting to hang your hopes and dreams on a character, you want them to have integrity, and they couldn't have found a better actor in the world to carry that show than Mark Harmon.
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy and a great man.
Yes.
And it comes out in everything he does. Yeah. And because of that, these two people really start to kind of, the way we do. We kind of sniff around each other, trying to see, really playing mind games with each other, trying to suss out, are you trying to hurt me?
who are you?
And as they break those down and they kind of get closer, it's very moving, ultimately, because you have two wounded people who I promise nothing. I'm doing everything I can. But, who have these two wounded people who are being drawn toward each other, and it's really very exciting.
I mean, I was going to say, you clearly, obviously, have a lot of respect for him. You've had this history together. You've worked together, obviously, before on Freaky Friday, and you obviously love working with him now. Are you hoping that this character and this relationship will continue on past the 2 episodes you've shot?
I don't know. I mean, I certainly can't imagine them not.
Right.
I would have guessed that you're going to want to see what happens to these people.
Just blink if it's going to happen. Just blink. Blink
to you?
Yeah.
Look, I don't need to play a game. I really do think that if we're doing our job right, they'll bring us back.
Yeah. Good deal. Yeah. Good deal. Good deal.
You said, I thought this was so fascinating that you've taken almost every acting job you've ever been offered.
I virtually take every acting job.
So you don't go, this is kind of garbage, I'm not gonna...
I've said it's kind of garbage, but at that time, maybe it was logistically something that was good for me, or I needed to earn money, and I'm one of those people, I'm very open. I don't come with a sort of even coming here, and I know that there's some preparation. I really don't want too much preparation because I want it to be spontaneous. In the same way, when I pick work, I just sort of sit there and go, what is it? Oh, yeah, I'll go do Virus. I mean, it was horrible. Never watch it.
But your work is always good.
Right.
But your work is
I've just been really open to anything, and I've had a really varied and interesting life. And this example in NCIS, I was just sitting at home, and Gary and Mark called and said, we're going to write a character for you to come in to kind of work off of Mark. How would you feel about that? Yeah, great.
I love it.
So I'm sort of open. I've just landed kind of very
well.
Yes, you have. And we can't wait to see it. Jamie Lee Curtis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can see Jamie Lee on NCIS tomorrow night at 8 right here on CBS. We'll be right back.